Coordinate geometry. A coordinate or vertex is a point on the xy axis. The center of the axis is known as the origin. When you are plotting coordinates, let's suppose the point A is given as 5, 3. You move 5 units on the positive x-axis and 3 units on the positive y-axis. Therefore, for the point B, it is given as 0, -4. You don't move on the x-axis because the value of x is 0 and the y is -4. Therefore, you move 4 units downwards. The distance between 2 points. The formula for the length is under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. It does not make any difference which point is considered as x1 and y1 or x2 and y2. The overall answer would remain the same. The midpoint. The formula for the midpoint is x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. The midpoint for A and B would be given as m. The length of A and m would be equal to the distance between m and B. Gradient or the slope. Gradient has a formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. It shows the movement between the y-axis and the x-axis. The gradient is also referred as the perpendicular distance to the base. Therefore, tan theta can be also referred to as gradient. Equation of a straight line. Y is equals to mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. The y-intercept is the place where the line cuts the y-axis. An equation of a straight line parallel to the x-axis. Whenever the line is parallel to the x-axis, the gradient is 0 and there is a y-intercept. The y-intercept will relate to the equation. In this case, y equals to 1. Equation of a straight line parallel to y-axis. Whenever the line is parallel to the y-axis, the gradient is undefined. Therefore, the equation becomes the same as the constant value of x, that is, in this case, is x is equals to 5. Relation between parallel lines. Parallel lines have the same gradient and they never intersect. Relation between perpendicular lines. The perpendicular lines are at an angle of 90 degrees to each other, and the relation between the gradients is if m1 is the gradient of the straight line and m2 is the gradient of the perpendicular line, m1 into m2 is equals to -1. Collinear points. Collinear points lie in the same line, thus they have the same gradient. Gradient of AB would be equal to the gradient of BC would be equal to the gradient of AC. All the 3 points would have the same gradient. Thank you so much.